and welcome back to part 3 of episode Unlucky 13 of Top Rope Reality. And so far, Payback has been pretty interesting.
Yes, as we're watching it live as it happens right now.
Yes.
First time we've done this.
It is.
We usually take off.
Here comes RVD.
Yes, RVD is coming out to face Bad News Barrett for the Intercontinental Championship. RVD's going to lose. Let's just put it that way. He is the...
we can talk about what happened so far. So far, El Torito, bye-bye.
Hornswoggle's hair is gone.
Hornswoggle's hair is gone.
I think everybody kind of realized that. We had voting on WrestleZone, and 85% said El Torito's going to win. I think we all saw that coming because that hair was ridiculous.
On Paige and Alicia Fox, which they could go either way, but they're saying Paige right now, 89% voted for Paige.
Yes.
So I think Fox is crazy, but I don't know if she's crazy.
And I don't think Paige has had the belt long enough for her to lose it. I think they're really trying to build her up.
Cesaro, they had Cesaro 52%. He came up on the short end of the stick. Sheamus retained his title. Yes,
had a roll up, which I like that. I like that they need to be doing roll ups and schoolboys and short little finishes like that instead of every single match having a finisher.
Bro kick finisher. Yeah.
Yes, they don't need to do that every time.
Now, for this match here that's going on right now, Bad News Barrett, 92% of the vote.
I think we see where that's going, huh?
So a lot of people think RVD ain't got a shot. So
they could swerve us, but I don't think they're that crazy to do that.
Now the shocker. This was the shocker.
Shocker?
Yes, with 59% of the vote.
Okay.
Bray Wyatt.
And now your full expectation is John Cena's winning this.
Yes.
And hopefully they be done.
Yes, yes. If John, I would be shocked if John doesn't win this match.
Right.
Had taken out all three of them be down for the 10 count.
Right. I can see that.
They had Rusev at 84%. Got it right.
They did get it right.
Very good match on that one.
Big E, we just saw it. Big E did give him a spear. He was on the apron. Rusev was on the apron, and he speared that man to the floor, and that was a good move. Yes. I liked it.
They added 2 matches. They added the tag match, Ryback versus the Brotherhood. Like we said earlier, that the Brotherhood, like it's gone for right now. Cody told Goldust to find a better partner than him. So
he walks away. So Cody's, I guess, going into this depression.
Yeah.
And then we had
Kofi and Bo Dallas, but that didn't do nothing because Kane came out and destroyed Kofi. So.
And you know what? Kofi's going to get back on his feet, but all
that was just a little 5-minute filler.
All he's got to do is believe.
Yes, because that's what Bo Dallas told him to do.
Yeah. He's just got to believe, and he'll be back on his feet in no time.
Now, the Shield and Evolution, 63% picked the Shield. And on if what Daniel Bryan will do, will he give up the title? Or will Brie get fired? Or will there be no conclusion tonight on the title situation? 64% say there'll be no conclusion. That it will continue on tomorrow night on Monday Night Raw. So that's about it for Payback. And let's go talk about Takeover, excellent,
wonderful show.
Yes.
If you have the network and you didn't get to see it yet, go back and watch it.
Yes.
Because that was a great show, and they started out with everybody's favorite, Rosebud.
Yes.
Adam Rose.
But I believe what happened on Takeover, everybody before they come out is being told, don't get be better than NXT, because right now,
NXT Takeover is the measuring stick.
Yes.
They're way up here, and I might be out of range on the camera, but they're way up there from this show, from this Takeover show. So,
but they have been hitting hard. Fast-paced matches.
Fast-paced matches. They've been keeping things going, adding 2 matches in there, making a bigger card.
Yes, making a bigger card.
And hopefully they're going to learn that, you know what, these guys down there are hungry. And they need to show that the people on Raw and SmackDown, that they're hungry. Because to me, I feel like that the people on the main roster aren't hungry.
It should be now. Hey, if you better protect you better if you want your spot bang enough, you need to show it because we will put you in NXT and bring somebody up who wants to take that spot.
So, but with the Takeover results, the Rosebud, Adam Rose, he was there taking on Camacho, which is Haku's son.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much done for them.
Yeah, so
because Camacho has not at all beat Adam Rose.
Of course not. So Adam Rose won that. Then we had a tag team championship match. and that was Kalisto and El Loco, which El Loco is Ricardo Rodriguez.
Yes, but they work good together.
They do, and taking on the Ascension, who are the champions. And like you said, you felt like Kalisto and the El Loco should have had more in the match.
They had a few moves they got on them, but mostly Ascension dominated the match.
Right, and that it should have been more from the masked duo. They should have got more in there, building them up as a better face tag team. You know, and they could go further with this.
Oh yes.
So,
but they're building up more tag teams in NXT.
They are, and we saw that.
But I believe if the Usos are still tag team champions, I think they're going to be defeated by the Ascension when they come up. Yes.
See, I mean, and we're not going to give anything away, but unfortunately, they are doing four shows at one time for NXT, and we read about it, and they are building up a lot more tag teams, and they're trying to get to that point like they did. You know, a year or so back when they brought up a lot of tag teams in WWE.
Oh yeah.
So hopefully that helps them out. And then of course the next match was probably the next three matches were match of the night candidates right here.
Yes.
It was the #1 contenders match for the NXT title. It was Sami Zayn, who is my pick as in the front row.
Going in the crowd. That's different. Just throw in the crowd there.
But Sami Zayn, he is, in my opinion, the top guy in NXT, and he will be a great asset when he comes to WWE. He's taking on Tyler Breeze, but Sami Zayn's a face right now. Tyler Breeze is a heel, and once you find out the title picture at the end of this, you'll understand Tyler Breeze did take the win.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people, you can't... at first when I saw Tyler Breeze, I thought, nah, he's just another one of these.
Right.
Very good wrestler. Him and Sami Zayn put on a clinic.
You thought he was one of those, like, pretty boys, like John Morrison and things of that nature.
I mean, they could team in with John Morrison. They make a good tag team.
Yes.
Call them the Pretty Boys.
There
would be about right.
But then the next one was the NXT Women's Championship, Charlotte, with Ric Flair, her father, taking on Natalya with her uncle, Bret Hart, and the winner and the new NXT Women's Champion in a tournament that they had is Charlotte, in quite an emotional victory for her.
Yes. I mean, this was the best women's match, I say, since Trish and Lita.
There you go. That's what I was about to say. Trish, since that era of Trish and Lita.
If they would let the girls or ladies or women
go the way they used to,
yes, I think they would put on good matches.
And
instead of bathroom breaks.
Exactly. Yes. Don't give them just, oh, well, you got 3 minutes, go out there and do something. No, give them a good.
We're gonna see how Paige and Alicia Fox does.
Yes. I think they should give them a good 10, 15 minutes sometimes. They can go.
That will show. If they put on a great match like Natalya and Charlotte did, then I'll say
right.
I think that they are. They are trying to make sure they're not going to be beat by Takeover.
Right.
Oh
my gosh!
Very nice.
Very nice.
Sorry about that, but
yes. So and then the main event.
They're taking a lot more hard hits. I have noticed they're taking more hard hits.
They are. Then the NXT Championship, Tyson Kidd, who hasn't been doing much on the main roster. So we talked about this. If you're not doing nothing on the main roster, get down there like Brodus Clay and Tyson Kidd are, and do something for the company and put over these younger talent. And that's exactly what Tyson Kidd did in an epic encounter with Tyson Kidd and Adrian Neville, who is the champion, and he is still the champion.
If you're not in NXT, if you're not on Superstars, you're not on the main event, SmackDown or Raw, then you need to be fired.
Yes, I mean, what's the point in spending the money?
Why is this? Why is JTG? That's what I picked. Why? When was the last time we saw JTG?
To me, it's been for a couple of years. It feels like.
Has he even got a job? I think he's still got a job.
He does have a job.
He needs to be. I'm sorry, but he needs to be fired.
And I like him. I'm not going to say anything against him, but
he has
repackaging. Hey,
they did. It didn't last nothing. Once Crime Time broke up and Shad left the company,
there was nothing left.
That was it for JT. JTG should have been given a future endeavors right then.
But
he could have been something bigger in TNA. He could have been something bigger in Ring of Honor.
But at the same time, that's not JTG's fault, in my opinion.
It's not JTG's
It's
fault.
WWE's booking. They could give every person they have on that roster something to do. Back in the Attitude Era, everybody had something to do, from the bottom with Crash and Spike Dudley and Hardcore Holly and all the Hardcore division, all the way up to the top with Steve Austin and The Rock and Kurt Angle and The Undertaker.
Yeah, what's
everybody.
changed?
What's changed? To me, it must be the writing team. That's how I feel. Because they have the talent available.
Yeah.
They have the talent available. Why not use them?
You see Zack Ryder get beat up, and you won't see him again for 4 or 5 weeks, and then he'll come up on some other show and get beat up.
And you haven't seen Kurt Hawkins in months and months and months.
I've seen Kurt Hawkins more on the network than I have on the regular programming.
Right. And then, Yoshitatsu and all those. If you're going to pay them, you need to use them. I mean, I understand, look, jobbers, you need people like jobbers, but you know what? I still do not get it. Why are you paying these people? Why are you wasting money if you're not going to use them for something?
Yeah, they're losing so much. If the WWE is supposed to be losing so much money, then you need to start cutting corners here.
Take an established main roster person like a Kurt Hawkins, like a Yoshitatsu, and then take someone from NXT and combine them together as a tag team.
Yes.
That's what I say.
Yeah, that's what Christian needs. I mean, that's another one. He was on the pre-show for NXT TakeOver.
And they say that concussion stuff is really messing with him.
Well, he needs to retire.
Then retire him and put him as an agent or whatever needs to be done.
That's what you're right. And wasn't there a question we wanted to ask? Talk about here. I think there was, wasn't there?
There probably was.
But I guess we'll get to that next time.
We will.
But
we got a magazine that we were looking at with like 50 different things, and people voted on it. And we're going to bring some of that stuff to you later on in another show, and just kind of we're going to put our input into it.
Yeah, more indie stuff.
Yes, of course. I mean, and I hope. And we got some footage from the indie show, and we're gonna edit all that. We're gonna put that in there. And of course, the Tom Pritchard interview
will be separated.
It will be separated. It won't be an episode. It'll just be its own thing. And just a 20-minute great interview.
Yes.
And we hope you enjoy that.
Oh, I believe so. Oh, Miss Bullhang, sorry.
Nice. So we hope you enjoyed this episode and our little extra commentary here.
Yeah. Trying to watch the action. Oh, there he goes.
Nice.
Don't know who it is. Was it RVD? Was it?
All right.
I don't know.
Okay. You have to watch it.
Oh man, you should be watching Payback.
Yes, you should be watching Payback
they're,
on the network.
They're going to have to. They're trying to do their best to make sure they don't get.
But don't forget, not only support WWE. I understand if you're going to support WWE, but support indie wrestling. Find out if there's indie wrestling in your neighborhood, in your community, in your state. Find out. Look for it as we promote more indie stuff on our Facebook. Yes. We put stuff out there all the time. Look for it and go support it.
That's true.
Get those people's names out there.
Oh yes, that's what we're trying to do. So well, that's it for this week. We'll be back next week. We'll talk about 5 more of the best Intercontinental Champions of all times. We'll finish up talking about Payback, and if we really enjoyed the show, or if Takeover was better. And a few other, some indie news, and a few other things we can come up with, another top 10, and whatever else we can think
of. Top 10 couples.
Top 10 couples. Yep. And that's it, folks. Thanks for watching this week of Top Row Reality, Unlucky 13. Catch you next time.